All right, let's learn synthetic division. So what we got here is a polynomial being divided by a binomial. First thing you're going to do is you're going to draw one of those right there. You're going to take each coefficient from all four of these terms in the polynomial. That's the number in front of the x. And you're going to write it down inside. Keep them separated. Just like that. Now, what number do you think is going to go on the outside? The number on the outside is going to come from this binomial. All right? It's what's the value of x to make that equal to 0. So long story short, you're just going to do the opposite of what you see here. So if it's x plus or minus a value, just do the opposite of that value. This being positive 4, negative 4 is what's going to go on the outside. Okay, once you do that, then it's just a matter of bringing this 2 down. So I'm just going to draw this 2 down here. I'm going to multiply these two values, put my product here, and then I need to add what I get. So negative 4 times 2 makes a negative 8. Add those together to get a 0. Negative 4 times 0 makes a 0. Add them together to get a negative 3. Negative 4 times negative 3, two negatives multiply together to make a positive. Add them together, and you want to end up with a 0 here at the end. And the reason that we want that is it means we don't have a remainder. All right, so now what I have left is my answer. You just got to understand how to write it out. So what we're looking at here is 2x to the, you might think to the third power because this was originally a third power. We're actually going to drop it down to a second power because that's the value that's multiplying by x, opposite of division, right? This times that would have created this term. And as we all are aware, multiplication and division are inverses of one another. So, here we go. That's my 2x squared. This would be my x term, so I could just say plus 0x. That'll disappear when I go to simplify. Negative 3. So I've got my squared term, I got my x term, and then I got my constant of negative 3 right there. No need to show this, so my final result, my final answer is just removing that 0x. And I can rewrite it so it looks good. 2x squared minus 3. You just divided a 4-term polynomial by a binomial by doing that. Let's do it one more time just to make sure you get the hang of it. You can pause the video, try it on your own. I'll give you a new problem up here. Let's just see if I can do a little bit of magic and make it appear. Back at it again. Here we go. I've got a 4-term polynomial being divided by a binomial. So first thing I'm going to draw is this little guy. I don't have a name for it, I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to take the coefficients, 2, negative 3, negative 19, and positive 30. Sorry about that 3. Let's make it look a little prettier than that. There we go. Okay, x minus 3. Remember from the last example, you really just need to take the opposite in this case. So the opposite of negative 3 is positive 3. Bring that 2 down. Multiply, put it in, add it up. 3 times 2 is 6. Negative 3 times 6, or not times, excuse me, my apologies. We're going to now add those two values together. So negative 3 plus 6 gives you positive 3. Now you need to multiply the 3 and the 3 together to get a 9. 3, or excuse me, I keep going back to that. Negative 19 plus 9 is going to give me negative 10. Multiply 3 and negative 10 together to get negative 30. And remember, if it's factorable, if we want that to be a factor of it, we want to end up getting a 0. 30 plus negative 30 makes a 0 right there at the end. That's what we're hoping for. It means there's no remainder. So now, this 2, you might think it's the x cubed term. It's not. It's going to end up being the 2x squared because that 2x squared is going to multiply by that x to create that term right there. All right, meaning this is going to be our x term, 3x, and then this is our constant at the end of negative 10. Your final result is a trinomial, quadratic, 2x squared plus 3x minus 10. And that right there is synthetic division. Study hard and good luck on your upcoming test.